When I was younger, as a younger mother, my children, when they hear me coming, especially because they know, and I'm glad to say, of my prowess in cooking, will line up at the door and sing a song to welcome me back from work. It is considered a moment of joy when I return home. And so when you welcome your guests, it is a moment of joy. And we do have a man whose job it will be today to deliver the welcome remark, although I doubt that he will be breaking into a song. A project overview is also part of his responsibility today, and a project overview is pretty much an insider's view and information of a particular project. What do we know about the nuts and bolts of this project? The man to share this knowledge and information and also to welcome us all is the Acting Executive Secretary of the FCDA. Please join me to welcome Engineer Richard Yunana Dauda as he makes his way to deliver the welcome remark and the project overview. The ES makes his way. Please encourage him. It's a long walk. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Barrister Enzeonwo Nyeson Wike, CON, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Your Excellency, kindly permit me to stand on the well-established protocol to welcome once again Your Excellency and all distinguished personalities that are here for the flag-off and foundation laying of the construction of the office annex of the body of Benchers, Nigeria. I thank Your Excellency and all distinguished guests for making our time to be here. Your Excellency, in order to address some of the challenges faced by the body of Benchers in the course of executing their mandate of ensuring a robust, focused and well-disciplined judiciary and the legal profession in Nigeria, the FCT administration approved the procurement of an office annex to augment the present office block in order to enhance the operations of the body. The project, when completed, will provide a safe and conducive environment and place for the benchers to carry out their statutory functions. Your Excellency, during the construction of this phase of the project, jobs will be created, both direct and indirect, skilled and unskilled, to Nigerians. And this will improve their economic lives. Your Excellencies, the project is located within the premises of the body of Benchers at Plot 12 in the Institution and Research District of Phase 3 of the Federal Capital City. It involves the construction and furnishing of a block of 2 suspended floors, and it comes with facilities such as conference halls, meeting rooms, as well as other necessary facilities for its functioning. Others will include service center, generator house, gate house, water supply, landscaping, parking lots, and other facilities. Your Excellency, the project was only recently awarded to Messrs. Tobocats Nigeria Limited, and they have just commenced work with the site clearance, excavation works, setting out, and so on. The project is expected to be completed in 10 months. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, you are most welcome, and I thank you for being here. Thank you.
Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this project will enhance the operations of the body of benchers, and jobs would also be created, skilled and unskilled. The Executive Secretary of the FCDA giving an overview of the project. Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you very much, ES. As always, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Enzeonwo Nyeson Wike, requires that all contractors to the various projects being flagged off deliver a public commitment on the completion, how they will go about it, and the general works of the project. It is time now to invite the contractors for this project, Messrs. Tobocats Nigeria Limited, and they would be making their commitment through Engineer Emmanuel Horn, the project manager. Engineer Horn, please make your way to the podium.
Your Excellency, Barrister Nyesom Wike, CON, GSSRS, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, the Honorable Minister of State, Federal Capital Territory, the Executive Secretary, Federal Capital Development Authority, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to align myself with the protocols that have already been established. My name is Engineer Emmanuel Horn, the Project Manager of TurboCards Nigeria Limited. On behalf of the management and staff of TurboCards Nigeria Limited, I would like to express our profound gratitude for the privilege of being entrusted with the construction and furnishing of the office annex complex for the body of ventures. TurboCards Nigeria Limited has been a key player in the construction industry for over a decade. We are recognized for our competence, professionalism, and unwavering commitment to service excellence. Your Excellency, sir, we assure you that we will execute this project to the highest standard, adhering strictly to the specifications and guidelines provided. Additionally, we are committed to delivering the project within the stipulated timeline of 10 months, as agreed in the contract. We sincerely thank you once again for this opportunity and pledge to justify the confidence reposed in us. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Messrs. TurboCards Nigeria Limited, of course, confidence and trust is rolled up in contracts, and I'm sure members of the highest level of the legal profession understand that a contract is between one person and another, and each one has a role to play. TurboCards has now made the contractor's commitment to delivering and doing well and doing exactly what is expected of him. We thank him. Your Excellencies, the pioneer chairman of the body of benchers was the much respected Honorable Justice Adetokunbo Ademola, whose antecedents and contribution to the legal profession are unprecedented. It is on the shoulders of our heroes that we stand and we become. And I therefore respectfully at this time invite a man who at once calls me Iya and also calls me Aburo. He fondly calls me those names every time we meet. Permit me at this point to welcome the chairman, body of benchers, Chief Adegboyega Awomolo, SAN, for his address.
His Excellency Ezo Nyesom Wike, CON, Live Venture, GSSRS, Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory. You will notice that I omitted the word barrister. He is a live venture. Vice Chairman, Body of Benchers, Honorable Justice Olukayode Ariwola, former Chief Justice of Nigeria, GCON, Honorable Justice Walter Nkanu Samuel Onoge, GCON, former Chief Justice of Nigeria, my Lord Justice of Supreme Court, retired present. Permit me to recognize Dr. Maria Mahmoud, the Honorable Minister of State, Federal Capital Territory, live benchers, distinguished officers of the Federal Capital Territory, ladies and gentlemen of the press. My Lord, permit me to read you my address. Your Excellency, sir, the flag off of the constructions of infrastructural support ceremony for the body of benchers just to be performed is a very historical event in the streets of the body of benchers. The basic and statutory functions of the body of benchers include call to bar ceremonies of Nigerians from all the geopolitical zones of the Federation. Over 140,000 Nigerians have been called to bar by the body. In the year 2025, it is expected that about 9,000 young men and women will be called to bar as barristers and solicitors of the Supreme Court. The infrastructural intervention now to be made to the body of benchers by the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory is one of the executive support which deserves appreciation and commendation. Let no one be deceived. No arm of government is so sufficiently endowed and has everything that requires to perform its constitutional functions. The makers of our Constitution foresaw the need for support, cooperation, collaboration, and intervention of the executive arms of government in infrastructural facilities. I am aware that the moving to Abuja from Lagos of the headquarters, the Supreme Court was built by the executive. The Court of Appeal and all the infrastructures of courts were built by the executive and handed over to the judiciary. Even though after the handing over, the judiciary has done a lot of improvement of new structures and some others. That does not, in my view, amount to interference with the independence of either arms of government. Honorable Minister, sir, the body of benchers is very grateful to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the Chief Executive of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for approving the initiative of the Honorable Minister for the FCT, His Excellency Wike, Live Venture, CON, for interventions or provisions of basic infrastructure facilities in the Nigerian Law School, in the body of benchers, and judiciary. Honorable Minister, sir, the impact of your tenure as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory is felt all over the Federal Capital Territory, both remote and central. The body of benchers is very proud of you. Thank you for being our good ambassador. We thank the Honorable Minister of State for the Federal Capital Territory, Dr. Miriam Mahmood, and all the staff of the Ministry for their cooperation and presence at this ceremony. Honorable Minister, sir, I request you to look to your left, to your right, and see the great investments of federal government in infrastructures, particularly the National Open University, the EFCC, the National Medical Center. I wish to apply and pray Your Excellency to consider a fire service facility within this our expanse of land. So much has been spent, and none of them, by the grace of God, will consumed by fire. But prevention, they say, sir, is better than cure. So we request, sir, that you consider as an annex or an addendum or an addition a fire service center. Secondly, sir, we would like to decorate you with our sign of body of benchers. So I request the Vice Chairman, and not just Ariwola, the immediate past Chief Justice of Nigeria, and my Lord Justice Walter Onoge, to please come forward and decorate the Honorable Minister with our sign. Honorable Minister, sir, I invite you. Please clap for them. Clap for the Honorable Minister. He deserves it.
Your Excellency, Chief Ezewo Yusun Wike CON, this flag is presented to Your Excellency to commemorate this flag-off ceremony of construction of additional facilities within the body of benchers complex. Today, the 6th day of December 2024. Congratulations.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the plaque, the insignia, passed on from the hands of the Secretary of the Body of Benchers to the Chairman and Vice Chair, and also supported by past Chairman, my Lord, Honorable Justice Onogen. A round of applause for the Honorable Minister, who has been so deeply honored and celebrated by the Body of Benchers. He has been described as a great ambassador of the Body of Benchers. And gratitude has gone to His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for approving the initiatives of the Honorable Minister, for his impactful tenure, for which they are so proud. Let's give a round of applause to all the dignitaries that came up here a while ago. And we congratulate the Honorable Minister of the FCT for adding many more feathers to his well-plumbed hat. Your Excellencies, many years ago, His Excellency the former Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, Dr. Eric Kelechi, handed over one of his daughters to my family as wife. And we have looked after her, I can attest to that. And Barrister Steve Adehi, SAN, was on the in-law side as my own in-law to receive this wife who has now given us a grandson. I'd like us to celebrate the former Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State for coming to join us for this ceremony today. We welcome you, sir. We thank you. We thank you so very much. He is, as they say in Igbo land, my Ogon Woke. And that's how it is. We thank you. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to deliver the goodwill messages. And I'd like at this point to quickly invite to the podium Honorable Justice Abdul Aboki, JSE retired, the bencher, to deliver his goodwill message. You may make your way, sir. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, well, I would say Barrister Nzenwu Yensen Woke, CON, Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, my very good friend of over 30 years. When I was retiring, in my speech I said Nancy Woke was my friend. So some people are surprised that how can you say as a judge that a politician is your friend? A friend is a friend. And wherever you go, those who are your friends, you have to recognize them and tell people that they are your friends. Your Excellency, we are very proud of you. We are very proud of you as a good ambassador of the legal profession, and also a good ambassador of the body of benchers. As a life bencher like myself and other life benchers, we are very proud of you. As I was stepping out, somebody was saying, that's just a Aboki in a parachute and a red beret. Why is he not dressed like other people? Unfortunately, I was attending a function at the FCDA this morning, and that's why I'm in the parachute and a red beret. Your Excellency, as I've said, you are a good ambassador of our profession. We are very proud of you. And this edifice you are putting up on behalf of the Board of Benchers will serve other purposes. As retired Justice of the Supreme Court, we don't have an address. This will be our address, where we can come and rest, take our meals, drink coffee, and then socialize with our other retired justices. We thank you very much for what you have done. Thank you very much.
Honorable Minister, sir, invited guests, Honorable Justice Abdul Aboki has made his intervention and described the Honorable Minister as a friend of 30 years. And a friend is a friend. It doesn't matter what jurisdiction they belong to. They are still friends. We want to thank you, sir, for your intervention. Let's give another round of applause to our first goodwill message. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, when we started this project, flag-offs, to commemorate the first year anniversary of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic, it was raining heavily. And sometimes we'll arrive on site and our carpets would have been taken away by water, and then we'll bring them back because the Honorable Minister does not understand the meaning of failure. And so when that happens, he insists, and those who are organizing, putting the tents and the carpets are working like bees here, because before he arrives, those carpets would have been changed. We're very delighted with both the rain and the sun, and it's very sunny today, so we're grateful. We're thankful for the weather. We're also thankful that this batches of flag-offs has a local organizing committee, and I'd like to salute the Chief of Staff to the Honorable Minister of the FCT, who has been up and doing with his entire team and all the staff. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Our second goodwill message is from Dr. Kanu Agabi, SAN, former Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the federal government. Please help us welcome him as he makes his way to the podium, and continue to clap until he gets here. Not only is he at SAN, a former Attorney General, he's an avid photographer. Help me welcome him to the podium. Thank you, sir. It's good to see you. Good morning.
I think it is as photographer that she gives me the doctorate. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister, you know very well how happy I am to pay this tribute to you, because you are a man I love. May the Lord bless you. You have since distinguished yourself as a man who thinks big, who plans big, and who executes his big plans. It is men and women like you who give the nation hope. We have hope. Sometimes I hear people disparage the nation, but this is a great nation. We have hope. You give us hope. May God bless you. Looking at the things that you have done over the years, we can, with justification, call you the man with a plan. You have a plan. And, as I said, you execute those plans. You are not just a patriot. You are a lawyer. You are not just a lawyer. You are a member of this body of benchers. It has been said already, but it bears repetition. We are very proud of you. We appreciate you. We are grateful to you. This FCT is the greatest symbol of our national unity. It is the melting point of the nation. And by the things that you are doing, you are demonstrating that truly this is the bond that we have, this FCT. And I thank God that a man with a big heart like you is minister at this time. You have vision, you are decisive, you have foresight. Thank you for all the things you are doing. And thank you beforehand for many more things that you will do. Thank you for the respect that you show the judiciary. The judiciary is one arm of government that is silent. And so, when from time to time, a man like you commends it by the kinds of things that you are doing, we cannot thank you enough. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord bless the executive. May the Lord bless the legislature. May the Lord bless the judiciary. The judiciary, nothing that is happening should discourage you. You give us hope too. Had it not been for our judges and justices, this nation will long since have perished. And I think that you, the Honorable Minister, will bear witness to this because you are of this profession. Thank you very much.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, spoken from the heart, Chief Kanu Agabi, SAN, Attorney General and Minister of Justice, holding that position in the past as a former Attorney General, and like I told you, an avid photographer. Let's give him a distinguished round of applause. Thank you very much indeed. Coming along with us on the Wikism train in the last couple of days has been a dear friend of the Honorable Minister, Professor Emma Adibe, top academic from the University of DePaul, Chicago. We welcome you once again and thank you for joining us. We have, of course, the very distinguished Senator Jim Kuta, who is Senate Committee Chair on Area Councils and Ancillary Matters, and the representative of the FCT Abuja South in the House, Honorable Ajia. We thank you all for being here with us, as well as the battery of the friends and stakeholders of the FCT who are here in their numbers. As always, we appreciate you. Thankfulness is a thing of the heart, and like I always say, it opens new and emerging doors. Thankfulness cements old friendships and inspires new relationships. This very act warms the heart and reminds those who show up to support a worthy project such as this that they are valued. And valued you all are. Come rain, come shine, you all come out en masse to support the Honorable Minister of the FCT, project after project. To do the honors today for vote of thanks is the FCT General Counsel, Mr. Salman Yakub Dako, Esquire. Please encourage him as he makes his way to the podium. General Counsel, FCT, to deliver the vote of thanks at this time. Thank you.
Your Excellency, my boss, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Ezenwonyi Wike, CON, Life Bencher, the Chairman of the Body of Benchers, Chief Adegboyega Solomon Awomolo, SAN, Life Benchers, and Benchers. I am deeply grateful to stand before you today to express our heartfelt appreciation for your presence at this momentous occasion. We particularly appreciate the FCT Minister, Barrister Ezenwonyi Wike, CON, whose leadership and vision are driving development and growth in the Federal Capital Territory. If there's still anyone in the Federation that don't understand what the renewed hope is all about, they can easily take a look at what is happening in the Federal Capital Territory. Your commitment to excellence and service to the nation is genuinely inspiring and well appreciated by residents and every person who has any reason to be in the Federal Capital Territory. We are honored by the presence of the Chairman of the Body of Benchers, our revered Chief Adegboyega Solomon Awomolo, SAN, and other members of this esteemed institution whose diligence has ensured the highest quality of the legal profession over the years. To members of the National Assembly present, we appreciate your continued support and partnership in our quest to build the most befitting capital city for our country. We appreciate the fact that without your support, we may not be where we are today. Your presence here today underscores the importance of collaboration and collective effort in achieving our goals. I would also like to extend our gratitude to the Chief of Staff, to the Honorable Minister, and other organizing committee members for this event who have worked tirelessly to ensure its success. Your commitment to duty is highly commendable and well appreciated. To our guests, friends, and associates of the Honorable Minister present here today, we thank you all. Your continued support for our principal is truly phenomenal. We must not forget the gentlemen of the press who have accurately reported our activities since we commenced this latest round of Project Flag Off. We look forward to this form of positive partnership as we continue this infrastructure revolution in the Federal Capital Territory. Once again, We appreciate our deepest gratitude to everyone. We express our deepest gratitude to everyone who has contributed to making this occasion a success. May the relationship forged and the memories created here today inspire us as we work together towards a brighter future for our national capital. Thank you all, and God bless our collective aspirations.
Honorable Minister, sir, Chairman, body of benchers, distinguished guests gathered here today. The man who delivered the vote of thanks today is the General Counsel, FCT, Mr. Salman Yakub Dako Esquire. And because, members of the judiciary, legal profession are described as learned and noble, and we have gone through this route before. When I spoke to the former CJ, my Lord Honorable Justice Olukayode Ariwola, and of course the President of the Court of Appeal, Honorable Justice Monica Dongba-Menson, about the fact that this learned and noble thing, which the General Counsel wanted to show by intimidating me here today and speaking big grammar, forgetting quite easily that I was made for the mic by the grace of God. So he delivered his vote of thanks so elegantly that I thought perhaps my position here is being threatened. But he did it like a true learned and noble person. Let's give him a round of applause. We thank you. I already mentioned that the body of benchers is a statutory body with responsibility for supervising and regulating the legal profession in Nigeria. They are therefore a truly high-level body within the judiciary. Some persons are honored after serving as members of the body of benchers to be conferred with the position of life benchers. Such a man, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, stands tall amongst the body of benchers, delivering on his commitment project after project. Described just a few minutes ago by the former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Chief Kanu Agabi SAN, as a man with a big heart, and that men and women like you who give the nation hope are important for our collective growth. And Abuja is a melting pot and a symbol of our unity. Help me welcome a man we know so well, our perpetual convener for official flag of ceremonies of projects in the FCT, a life bencher, Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, Honorable Minister of the FCT, to deliver his address.
Distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the chairman, body of benchers, our dear leader, Chief Solomon Awomolo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, my lords, retired Chief Justice of Nigeria, and Vice Chairman, body of benchers, Justice Ariwola, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger, my Lord, the former Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Walter Onogen, Grand Commander of the Order of Niger, my Lords, retired Justices of the Supreme Court and Court of Appeal that are here, the former Attorney General and Minister of Justice, our dear leader, Chief Kanu Agabi, Commander of the Order of the Niger, my Lord, the former Chief Judge of the Federal Capital Territory, who is Justice Bello, life benchers and benchers, our dear leaders, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chairman, let me, on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory, most sincerely thank you and the benchers and life benchers that have come out here today in support of this program. When I came in here, I saw the array of leaders in the legal profession and the retired justices of the Supreme Court and the Chief Justices of Nigeria, I was overwhelmed that indeed this program is really appreciated. And I so much thank you for that. Mr. Chairman, let me also thank you for educating some people who may not understand about cooperation between the three arms of government. Like you rightly said, as we speak today, it is the Federal Capital Territory that is providing the official residence of the legislature. That is a different arm of government. But it is the FCT that is providing their residence. As we speak today, it is the FCT that is building the new complex of the National Assembly. That has nothing to do with interference of the arm of government. At the end of the day, the project will be handed over to the legislature for them to manage. I'm very grateful, thanking the President for approving this project. Mr. President took this project to the National Assembly and he assented to it November 8, 2023, after the National Assembly has passed the supplementary budget. So this project is provided in the supplementary budget of the FCT 2023 as assented to by Mr. President November 8, 2023. So it is obvious that there's nothing hidden. But for the procurement process, by now we should have been talking about the roofing of this project. But of course, it takes you 4, 5, 6 months before the procurement process is being completed. But I can assure you that this is not one of those public projects where you say that you have started and the project is being abandoned. No, this project must be completed in 10 months' time. Mr. Chairman, like I also said, the same time this project was approved, Mr. President also approved providing other infrastructure in Nigerian Law School. On Monday, we'll be in Nigerian Law School, well flagged a project of about 10 residential buildings for the lecturers of Nigerian Law School. Because we felt that it's a public school owned by the government and they lack basic infrastructure. And Mr. President said, look, this has to be done. And he approved for the construction of more residential buildings for the lecturers, which will be flagged off on Monday. And that also will be completed in 10 months' time. The money is there. It's not as if it's a project that has no budget. At least we have 70 to 80% of the funds required for this project. I want to sincerely thank Mr. President for each time you talk about what can enhance the legal profession. He has always given that support. So I want to thank him for that. And I know, and like you said, you have requested for a fire service station. Let me just say this clearly. I've called the Director of Engineering that she makes sure that that is provided in our 2025 budget. You can take this for granted. By 2025, we are going to establish a fire service station within this complex. I'm happy as a lawyer, as a bencher, that people will ask, when you had the opportunity, when you were in the office, what was your contribution to the development of legal education? What is your contribution to the judiciary? You know, it is easy to criticize when you are outside, but when you are given an opportunity and they ask you, what did you do? I will say, yes, as a Minister of FCT, I was able to contribute this. As the Minister of FCT, I was able to do this. And I will go home happy. And I want to assure the body of benchers, I will make you proud, and you will see a difference as far as governance is concerned. I'm not going to be the one that flagged off this project. Luckily, when the former CGM was in office, Justice Ariwala, he flagged off the new division of the Abuja division of the Court of Appeal, which by the grace of God will be handed over to them next year, September 2. We believe today is how God has made things. The chairman, who is the initiator of this project, is here today. We are flagging up. And the person taking over from him, who is the vice chairman, former CJN, will be the one that will be here when they will commission it. And so, I will allow him to be the one that will lay the foundation of this project. He cannot be here while I'm laying the foundation. He should lay the foundation. Honor must be given to whom honor is due. My dear brothers and sisters, I thank you on behalf of my wife for the honor. For me, I can tell you today, I'm very, very happy, highly elated that you gave me this honor. This honor will propel us to do more for the legal profession. The good thing about us, you know, as a politician, you must have thick skin. I have thick skin. I don't even hear what people say. I don't even see those who are saying, and I can't reply. Three sicknesses a politician must always have. One, you can't see. Two, you can't talk. Three, you can't hear. So whatever they are saying, you don't even hear. Those who are saying it, you don't even see. And because I can't talk, I cannot reply. I'll go ahead and continue to do my work to the best of the country. That is all I can do. So on this note, I invite the chairman, invite the former two Supreme Court, Justice of the Federation, to come and lay the foundation of this project, and also our leaders of the leaders of the body to join them to lay this foundation. By the time we finish, like Justice Sabogi has said, retired, it will be a thing of joy for this body that yes, indeed, we have this type of facilities. If there's anything more you want us to do, do not hesitate. We will do it. This is our turn to do it. Thank you, and God bless you.
The Honorable Minister of the FCT has invited the leadership of the body of benchers to join him in the foundation laying ceremony for this official flag off of the design, construction, and furnishing of Affix Annex for body of benchers FCT. It has been a week of project flag offs and foundation laying and will continue next week. There will be a light cocktail for the FCT minister and his entourage and all members of the body of benchers at the entrance foyer to the body of benchers building. The FCT minister would now support the foundation laying for the official flag off, which will be performed by the executive of the body of benchers, led in chief by the chair. It's time for a group photograph now. Please gather around the chairman of body of benchers and let's do the picture. The symbolic foundation laying ceremony is still ongoing. This is Channels Television. You've been watching our live coverage of the design, construction and furnishing of the office complex for the body of benchers in the Edo district of Abuja.